Two teams are on a collision course for the World Cup final, not because of form, not luck, not momentum, because back in December, 5 months before a ball was kicked, FIFA already decided it. This isn't fate, it's structure. And for the first time ever, the World Cup bracket has been given a shape, on purpose. You're used to analyzing how a team is shaped on the pitch. This time, we're analyzing how the tournament itself is shaped and what that shape is designed to do. Right now, the group stage is still being played. 48 teams, 12 groups, results still shifting by the day. But while the group stage decides who survives, it doesn't decide where they end up. That part was locked in months ago, and it's the part almost nobody explains. Which group a team is in already shapes everything that comes after. The opponents they could face, the route they could take, even the kind of final this tournament is building toward. So here's the real question. How exactly was that shape decided? And what does it mean for the teams still fighting through the groups right now? Start with the basics. 48 teams, 12 groups of 4. Every team plays 3 group games. From each group, the top 2 automatically go through. That's 24 teams. The other 8 spots go to the best third-place teams across all 12 groups, based on points, then goal difference, then a few smaller tiebreakers. That gives you 32 teams. And for the first time in World Cup history, those 32 don't go straight into the round of 16. They go into a brand new round first, the round of 32. 16 extra matches, 16 extra eliminations before the tournament narrows down the usual way. Round of 16, quarterfinals, semifinals, final. So that's the shape of the bracket. 32 teams, 5 rounds. But here's what's actually new. For the first time ever, FIFA seeded that bracket. Back in December, the 4 highest-ranked teams in the world, at that moment, Spain, Argentina, France, and England, were split into 2 pairs. Spain and Argentina were placed on opposite sides of the draw, so were France and England. If all 4 of those teams win their groups, the bracket guarantees something. Spain can't face Argentina before the final. France can't face England before the final. FIFA's own description for this is simple: 2 separate paths to the semifinals. This rewards consistency. Spain and Argentina didn't get this protection by accident. They earned it through years of results, ranking points building up long before this tournament even began. And it doesn't just benefit the teams, it benefits the tournament itself. The biggest possible matchups, the ones that would normally risk happening too early, are now held back, saved for when the stakes are highest. But protection for 4 teams means less protection for everyone else. If you're ranked 5th or 6th in the world, you no longer know whether the bracket has quietly placed you in the same half as Spain or as Argentina. A team that might have avoided a heavyweight until the final could now run into one as early as the quarterfinals. And then there are the 8 third-place teams scrambling to even reach the round of 32. Their path isn't fixed in advance at all. It depends on exactly which groups they come from, slotting into a structure designed for every possible combination. This changes what's actually at stake in the group stage right now. Finishing top of your group isn't just safer than finishing second. In some cases, it can mean a completely different half of the bracket, a different set of potential opponents, a different route all the way to the final. So when you're watching a group game this week, the scoreline isn't the only thing in motion. The shape of someone's entire tournament is being drawn in real time, even if nobody on screen says so. Here's what that actually looks like, using the 4 teams the seeding was built around. Picture the bracket as 2 halves. If Spain wins their group, they land in one half. If Argentina wins theirs, they land in the other. France and England get split the same way. 1 team in Spain's half, 1 in Argentina's. Follow that through, and each half produces its own semifinal. The winners of those 2 semifinals meet in the final, which means if all 4 results go to form, the only way Spain and Argentina meet is in that final. The only way England meets France is the same. But England could meet Spain or Argentina 1 round earlier, in the semifinal, depending on which half they ended up in. None of this is unique to football anymore, even if it's new to the World Cup. Tennis tournaments have kept top seeds apart like this for decades, specifically so the best players don't eliminate each other in the early rounds. The new Champions League format leans on a version of the same idea. What's happening here is part of a wider shift. Major competitions are no longer just being organized for fairness. They're being shaped, deliberately, for drama. For a tournament that builds towards something, instead of one where the biggest collisions might happen by accident in week one. So go back to where we started. Two teams walking toward the same final. It isn't fate, it's a shape, drawn months ago and quietly steering every result happening right now. The next time you watch a group game and someone says it doesn't matter because a team's already through, remember it might matter more than anyone's saying. Because this tournament was never just about who wins. It was about who meets who and when. And now, you know why.